Hey guys, welcome to our tiny book workshop tonight. Miss Millie's here, going to be helping. So here it is. This is what we're making. It won't be exactly as illustrated because I don't have the chain keychain, but we're going to modify it. Thank you to the Ontario Librarian because they have put up our templates and everything. So, best thing about a library is that we share things. So, if you've picked up your kit, inside, if you look, you can pick your book that you would like. And there's the fronts and the backs. So you would like to choose and cut out the ones that you like, the one that you will want. Me and Miss Millie have already chose ours. I am going to do Wonder Woman, so that's what I'm up to.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the Eden Staircase by Nancy Drew because I love Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew's pretty cool. So inside there, you're going to find this template here, and you're going to want to cut it out. I'm not a professional at this, but we'll all work on it together. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Just cutting it right along the black lines, are you, Miss Julie?
Yes,
okay.
Just along the edges so you have these tabs. I've had to modify it a little, but I think we'll get it complete. I had made one already, so here it is. This was the one that I made just to try it and see if it was actually doable. So here is my little Spider-Man book that I created. Now we'll see how it'll go on live video. So yeah, you'll just cut this out. The best part about libraries. I find lots of my ideas from other libraries and they're very sharing with it. So that's a pretty cool thing about libraries.
Oh yes, for sure. Love to share all of our information to the benefit of our patrons.
That's for sure. It is nice. All right, so okay. You're there?
I'm there.
All right, so inside you will have found your page, these just book pages. So what you will want to do is cut them down to the size of the interior of this thing. You will want to cut them so that they can fit in there. I don't use too many, maybe about 15 pages. And just cut them to the interior of this template here.
Oops.
And you will have to recut them after we're done binding them anyway, because they will stick out a little bit.
Is it okay if I make a mess?
Yep.
All right, good.
Messes are welcome.
Good. Finally, something I know I'm going to do well with.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, so you have yours cut, and you will just evenly fold them over and make your crease. And so they're like that. Like I say, you will have to trim them after we get it together, but this is our start point.
I'm trying to make sure I've got all my pages with the words up. Okay.
Myself, like I'm going to Mod Podge it so that it'll be like a keychain, so this will not be opening.
Okay.
And I guess if you do want it to open, you will probably want to make sure your pages are upright.
True.
All right, so moving on from that, in your kit, you are going to have your needle and thread, because we're going to lightly bind the book pages. So we didn't want you to see us trying to thread our needle, so we previously did it. Little secret of the day. We're just going to take our pages, and you're just going to go just like a straight in and out, like from in the middle where you've done your crease, and you're just going to sew just a little. I mean, you're not really binding it, it's a tiny book, but you're just going to do your little stitches back and forth.
We need a thimble.
Yes. I don't want to cry on live video. Will be embarrassing. So yeah, you just want to go through. I mean, it doesn't need a lot of binding, but I'm sure there are professional binders out there, but I am not one of them. I've never sewn a book before.
No, this is pretty good. Watch your fingers with the needle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a near miss. And we're going to save the needle and thread because, as I said, we had to modify the design a bit, so we're going to have to use the needle and thread again. Okay, that was my finger. All right, and then when I come to the end, I'm just going to do 2 wraps and pull it through. I'm going to cut off the excess.
If you do have a thimble at home, you certainly can use that as well.
Yes.
It will help with pushing the needle through the pages.
Yes.
Or you could use less pages, I suppose.
Yes. So basically that's just how my sewing looks. Nothing major, not a professional, don't judge. I'm just going to, all right. That over here, so I have it. So now you're going to have your template here. And what you're going to want to do is take the ends off of each page, the end 2 pages, and flatten it like this. Then you're going to want to fold in on the lines. You are going to fold this, just fold all the edges that you have in on here. Tiny work.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Right. Okay, so you're going to want to just fold them all in like this. Then you will have your 2 pages like this, and you're going to set them in the book here. You will use the glue gun to attach and put down your edges. I'm just going to put some glue here and attach it inside. seen some cute little books that you actually, the stories inside,
Mm-hmm.
and they're so cute. So, okay, so I have glued the template page, and I've just sat this down on it. Then you're going to want to fold the two ends first and glue them onto your deck on the two, like the top and the bottom here, like this. So it will look like this. And then you're going to fold in the end, glue that closed. Here, or over. How's it going, Miss Millie?
Shh. This is an interesting book.
Well, we're not professionals. Practice would make perfect.
Yes, it's very nice.
Okay. So, now as I said, we'll have to cut the pages a little bit, the ends of the pages, but here we are. Here's our book, is beginning to look a little more like a book now. I'm just going to take and trim off a bit of the page. Take off the edge of these pages so it'll fit better. And make a mess.
Yep.
Nice.
Oops. Sorry.
That's what happened to mine too. Little bit of a mess.
And back.
So yeah, here you go. We have our little book. Now you're going to, now you'll have your spine here, which won't be covered by the front and the back. So if you have, you color match it to whatever you feel that you would like that, or you could leave it white. I think I am going to color mine blue.
And I think I will use the black. Oops.
Good part is the messy coloring will be covered, like if I go out of the line, like I did, be covered by the front and the back of the book. So, right. So there, I just colored the edge. I think your book's thicker than mine.
It is. Yes.
No wonder
I
you're...
couldn't get the needle through. May not be able to again.
Yeah.
Get a heavy duty needle.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So now you're going to want to attach the front and the back of the book. So you'll just glue those on. After we're done, we'll Mod Podge over the whole thing to seal it up before we're done. I didn't color enough.
No, it's something the same.
Did not color enough.
Okay.
All right, there's my book front.
Oops.
Now I better color a bit more over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put the back of my book on. It's still not enough. All right, I gotta make sure I'm on upright for the back. All right, so So, it's my little book so far. I have my front on,
Yeah.
and I have my back.
It looks
Miss
like
me.
a well-read book. It's very worn looking already.
Yes, mine too.
Cute.
Now
Okay.
I'm going to seal my pages. Just go in so that it doesn't open because I will use it as a keychain. So I am just going to seal the pages inside. Just add some pressure to it.
Too many pages.
And I'm going to miss a few pages apparently.
Yeah. My book is thick. I like long stories.
Yeah, well that's good. I'm more for the short stories. Because if I have a good book and I read it before bed, I don't fall asleep very well. So I'm always wondering what's going to happen next. So sometimes those long books mean I don't sleep. So
So you've got a
pick the short ones.
good idea. As you say, I think I have too many pages. I'm missing them with the glue.
Yeah, so do
Sounds
I.
right.
I missed one. Yes, I think I've got it. Oh, no, I don't. So this can take some time, gluing your pages. I'm just using the glue to seal mine up. Like I say, you don't have to. But, okay.
I have my fingers glued, but
Oh,
not,
me too.
but not the book.
Right. So